Okay, so this video is for double exposures with blending modes in Photoshop. The first thing we're going to do is open our two pictures. We need a portrait and a texture image. So we're going to go to our Google Drive, find our double exposure folder that we should have already created and placed our stock images into. And we're going to choose one portrait and one texture. And we can choose them individually by pressing Control. So click the first one, press Control on the keyboard, and click the second image that you want, and then press Open. Okay, so up at the top, you'll see we have two tabs, Texture and a Portrait. So now we need to get this image on top of this image. So to do that, you might remember from past projects, we're going to go to Select All, or you can choose the Control A, the hotkeys. We're going to use our Move tool on the left-hand side, Move tool. We're going to click and drag. Do not let go of your click. We're going to hover over the tab that we want to drop it into, and then we can drop. We're going to line this up however we want to. If we find that it's bigger than we would like, we can always press at this point, we can press Control T to transform and make it smaller. Line it up as you want. Okay. You can of course change this too. So if in a minute as you're working you want to make this layer bigger or smaller, you can at a later time. All right, so you'll notice over here we have our two layers. We can toggle this on and off using the eyeball so you can see there are two layers. We can also change the opacity of the top layer so you can see where that's laying, and then you can use that to move it around if you'd like. Choose right there. There we go. Okay, now at this point, I'm going to bring that up just for the sake of so you can see all the things that these blending modes can do. So right above the in the layers panel, you'll notice that there's a drop-down menu that says normal. And if you use that little caret on the side, little drop-down arrow, all of these options pop up. So you can see there's a ton of really cool effects as you go through these. Okay. And later, and if you choose to go forward with Digital Media 2, oh, I like this one, then you'll actually find some ways to apply these blending modes to just specific areas, like, for example, masking. But for this demonstration, for this project, we are just going to take, this is quite nice too. So we're going to take two images, a portrait and a texture. We're going to find a pleasing blending mode. They do not have to be the same. Let me rephrase that, sorry. They do not have to be the same blending mode for each image that you turn in. As you use different images with different colored backgrounds, you'll see that different colored blending modes or different types of blending modes work better or worse in some cases. So you just pick the one that you think is pleasing for these two images, and then you're going to save that. So you're going to go up to File, Save As. Please make sure that you're saving it to your Google Drive, your double exposures right here, and we're going to recall this or rename this. Sorry, we're going to call this double, and you can abbreviate double exposure 1 because we'll need 3 total.